Good morning, children. Related to term 1, we have completed all the portions. So, revision I told today. So, the chapter 7 coordinate geometry revision only. So, the first and foremost formula we have to learn from the coordinate geometry is distance formula only. Distance between any two coordinates. The distance between P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2 is root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square only. Now, one of the coordinate became origin, another point P as x comma y only we have taken. Then what is the distance between these 2 points? This will be root of x square plus y square only, right? So the distance between the two coordinates is given. Then it is P of x2 root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. And when one coordinate is origin, directly we can write that root of x square plus y square only, right? So this is the two formula. Based on this I'm doing the revision today. So the first question is that do the points 3 comma 2 and minus 2 minus 3 and 2 comma 3 form a triangle. If so, name the type of the triangle formed. So already you learned that because it's a revision only we are doing today. I'll do one distance formula. After that I'll just read the answers only. You have to go for that only, right? So what are the coordinate we are taken for P and Q? P we are taken as a 3 2 3 comma 2 and Q we have taken as a minus 2 minus 3 only. I'll write here P 3 comma 2 and Q minus 2 minus 3. Anybody is not able to understand, then only. So root of first root sign only, then x2 minus x1 whole square, right? What is the formula? X2 minus x1. X2 we can take it as a 3 and 2 also, and the x1 y1 minus 2 minus 3 only. Anyhow, this we are making as a x1 y1. This we have taken as a x2 y2. So x1 minus x2, that means 3 minus minus 2, that is why directly here it is written 3 plus 2. Similarly, 2 minus minus 3 only, right, which is equal to 3 plus 2, and here it is equal to 2 plus 3, right? So that is why it is written here 2 plus 3 only. So root of 5 square plus 5 square, that is root 50, approximately 7.07 only. So what is the next? QR are the coordinates. So we had taken P, then Q, then R as a 2 comma 3. Now QR is the distance. So QR means minus 2 whole square plus minus 3 whole square under the root only. After the simplification you will get as a root 52, which is equal to 7.21 only. Now PR, P and R only. So 3 minus 2 whole square plus 2 minus 3 whole square only. It is equal to root of 1 square plus minus 1 square, that is equal to root 2 only. Now the question is asked that it is a form a triangle. What is the rule for a triangle? Sum of the two sides should be greater than the third side only. So since the sum of the two sides of the distance is greater than the third side, everywhere you check approximate values are be given. So 7 plus 7 14, 14 is definitely greater than 1 only. 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 is definitely greater than 7.07. Similarly 7 and 1, that is also 8 only. So everywhere you check the approximate value, it is easy to identify whether it is greater than that. So we can know that we can say that some of the distance is greater than the third side only. So what is the conclusion? PQR form a triangle only. Since MCQ is asked, most probably they will ask the distance only, and they will check the, I don't think they will ask for checking whether it is a triangle and only. So just I told the rule only. Now just one coordinate is given. Remember, one coordinate is given. What is the distance of the point P 2 comma 3 from the x-axis only? So here already we have marked 2 comma 3 only. So two distance, perpendicular distance from the y-axis, that is our x coordinate. Perpendicular distance, that is OA. Perpendicular distance from the y-axis, that is called a x for us. Next, similarly, what is the perpendicular distance from the x-axis? That is our y coordinate, right? So here it is given that 2 comma 3. So the question is asked that what is the distance from x-axis? X-axis, what is the distance? The distance from the x-axis is y coordinate only. So our answer is 3 only. right? So single coordinate, this is our previous knowledge only. Based on this question, you can see in the exemplar book also. So that is why I had given here. Whether the points, 3 points are collinear. Similarly, let us assume ABC are the 3 points. Which are the points given in the question? Minus 6 comma 10, minus 1 comma 1, and 3 comma minus 8. Are they collinear is the question. So distance formula is given. So I have calculated AB. AB equal to root of 106. BC equal to root of 97. Then what is AC? AC equal to 9 root 5. Now what is the question? We should add AB plus BC only. AB plus AC means root of 106 plus root 97. Here what is the question means? We should approximately think. Otherwise what happened here? We should solve. We should find the square root of that one then only. So AB plus BC not equal to AC. So they are not a collinear only. Same rule only. So collinear means the sum of the two sides is equal to the third one or greater number. Then we can say that it is a collinear. Otherwise, one more rule is there, that area of the triangle we can check. That is the third exercise. I will explain that way also. That is the easiest way for finding whether the points are collinear or not. But this method also you must know by distance formula, root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So question I'll read once again, whether the 3 points minus 6 comma 10 minus 1 comma 1 3 comma minus 8 are they collinear. So by using distance formula, we have calculated the each distance AB, BC and EC. Then we checked that sum of any two sides is equal to the greater one. It is not possible here. So what is the conclusion we are making? It is not collinear. Okay. Find the relation between x and y such that the point xy is equidistant from the points 7 comma 1 and 3 comma 5 only. So pxy be the point distance. I already done this type of the questions in our videos. You can revise all the videos. Then we can think we can do this easily only. Just a revision only. So just I'm explaining now what is we have to calculate a p and pb. P and pb what will happen? So it will be under the root by distance formula. So that is why ap square equal to bp square, squaring on the both the side we have done. Now x minus 7 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square equal to x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 5 whole square only. So here you know that x and y coordinate is given. Coordinates means values are given for the point P. So we cannot change x and y. So in terms of x and y only we will get the answer. So x minus y equal to 2 only. Next question. Find the distance between the point 7 comma minus 1 and origin. In the beginning itself we told when one of the point is origin, we can directly apply which formula? Root of x square plus y square only. What formula we can apply? Root of x square plus y square only. So root 50 we will get. So 5 root 2 unit is the answer. Here directly they have used the x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square and we got the answer root 50 only. Now what is the next pattern we are having? Find the value of a if the distance between a comma minus 1 and 8 comma 3 is 4 root 5. Find the value of a the distance between what is given that 4 root 5 only. So distance is already given. Let A be the point A comma minus 1, B be the point 8 comma 3. Then what is AB? AB equal to 4 root 5 only. So AB square also we can do, means removing the root also, and we can do the squaring on the both the side. So 4 root 5 means 16 into 5, 80 will come, and we will get that 80 equal to this side 8 minus a whole square plus 16 will come. So 8 minus a whole square is in the sense means a minus b whole square. Then expand it, it will be equal to 80 equal to 64 plus a square minus 16a plus 16. After the simplification, you will get two values because it's a quadratic equation only. A equal to 0 and a equal to 16 only. So both the value to be written because it's a coordinate. As you know that a quadrant means both the positive and the negative values are applicable. So here also we are having the two values are there, so it is possible there. Don't delete any values there. So 0 and 16. In case option it is not given, you can opt for the one which is given there. Find the point on y-axis that is equidistant from minus 5 comma 2 and 9 comma minus 2. If any point y means what are the coordinate we should write as 0 comma b written here. So usually we will write as 0 comma y only. Y will be present. Any point on the x coordinate means what will write a x comma 0, x will be present. That you should remember always. Any point on the x axis, how will write a x comma 0. Any point on the y axis, I will write a 0 comma y only. Now the same rule what we have applied here, this question number 4, we will make it instead of x comma y, it comma 0 comma y only, and apply the same rule in question number 7 also. So what is that one here? Here it became 0 comma b we have taken. Now what is the next coordinate? Minus 5 comma 2 and a 9 comma minus 2. Now why I'm writing this way means it will be easy to go for the formula. See, minus 5 minus 0 whole square plus 2 minus b whole square only. 9 minus 0 whole square plus minus 2 minus b whole square. Otherwise what we can write a root of 0 minus minus 5, 0 plus 5 whole square, b minus 2 whole square also we can write it. So if you know the formula thorough with this one, this you can do this type of the questions very easily. If you check the sample paper, question also asked based on this concept also. So 0 comma y is the coordinate we have taken for the y axis. So but one more point I want to take, for point form it is asked, right? So what is the value we are getting here? B equal to minus 7, right? So 0 comma minus 7 is the answer. If anybody is writing, suppose in option minus 7 only given, then you will not get, if you are written the option minus 7, still your value is not correct, because point form is asked. Any point on the graph sheet, how will represent a ordered pair form only, right? That means pair means two values should be there. One is x, one is y. So what should write? We already know the general form of y axis. So 0 comma y only. So y value we have taken as a b. What is the value we got here? B equal to minus 7 only. So 0 comma minus 7. Check whether the vertices are the isosceles triangle or not. Nothing to explain here. What we should calculate? AB, BC, CA. Let us assume these are the three coordinates. Which are the coordinate? A minus 3 minus 2, B minus 2 comma 3, and C 3 comma 4 only. Now AB, BC, AC we got all the values. If you check what is the value for AB, it is root 26. Values for BC, it is again root 26, and AC 6 root 2 only. So what is the question is asked? It is an isosceles triangle. So how many sides to be equal to? So that is possible here, root 26. Now the question can be changed in MCQ. If it is an isosceles triangle, what is the length of equal side? What is the length of the unequal side? So we don't know which is the equal side, which is the unequal side. At that time what we should do? We should solve all the three and check in the option which is the correct one, that you have to mark. That way also the question can be asked. So this is an isosceles triangle because AB and ABC are equal, which is equal to root 26. So we can say that it is an isosceles triangle only. Now the next question, prove that the points A 3 comma 2, B 5 comma 8, C minus 6 comma 5 are the vertices of a right angled triangle. Right angled triangle means we should form the Pythagoras theorem only. Other than that nothing is possible. Here we assuming that a 3, no need of assuming, it's already given. So we are calculating AB first, then BC, then AC. So all the values we have calculated and squaring we have done. So AB square equal to 40, BC square equal to 130, and AC square equal to 90. Now what is the next step? Since it's a Pythagoras theorem, we should not consider the greater side. So 40, 130, 90. Now 130 is the greater side, so that will not consider. So 40 plus 90 if you add, what will get? 130 only. So what is the condition we are getting here? AB square plus AC square we are adding, that is equal to 40 plus 90, which is equal to 130, that is equal to BC square only. Now how to think that which is the it's a right triangle only. Pythagoras theorem converse we have seen here. Now the question may be asked for MCQ, which is the right angle. So how to assume this one? You should think in this way, AB square and AC square, which letter is coming common? Angle A is coming common, so angle is a right angle. Otherwise, the BC is the hypotenuse we understood here opposite angle of BC, that is angle A only. So we can write angle A equal to 90 degree only. So we don't know how they are going to ask the questions in the MCQ pattern. So MCQ pattern, it can be asked for the option only, you know that. So it may require all the solving three distance also. Then we should assume which is the 90 degree. Then only you can name the angle which is a 90 degree only. Okay. Next, P 3 comma 2, Q 7 comma K are the given points. If the distance of PQ equal to 5, find K only. Means the PQ square is given, that is 525. Apply the formula and solve for K. K is equal to 1 only. I think you got the idea. PQ is equal to distance formula we can applied since it is coming in the root. So squaring on both the sides done. That is why PQ square equal to 25. Now 3 minus 7 whole square plus 2 minus K whole square, that is equal to 25, and solve for K. We will get a K is equal to, here also quadratic equation only. So you are getting two values. The K is equal to minus 5 and a K is equal to minus 1 only. Right? Next question. Find the point on the x-axis which is equidistant from the points A minus 1 comma 2, B 5 comma minus 4. So what is the change happen here? It became x-axis now. Then last time we have done a three type also. This is the third pattern. First we have taken xy as a coordinate. There you will get an equation in terms of x and y. Then later we are taken as a question 0 comma y, that is a point on y. Now the question is changed to a point on x-axis. So x comma 0 only. Same rule, same steps. So PA equal to PB. If you are drawing the line like this, then it will be easy for you writing all the terms. Okay, x plus 1 whole square plus 0 minus 2 whole square. Again, this side if you take what happen, x minus 5 whole square and 0 minus 4 whole square. So root is squaring we have done, so no root will come. And what we has to solve, x equal to 3. So x value we got. Since again read the question, find x is there, then there is no point. There is no need of thinking too much. But here the question is find a point only. So for confusing, they definitely give single value in the question. So don't go for that. A point means it's an ordered pair only. So we have to write here x as a 3. So what is the value? 3 comma 0. Okay. ABC is an equilateral triangle. The coordinate of the vertices of B and C are 3 comma 0 and minus 3 comma 0 respectively. Find the coordinate of the vertex A only. This is one of the good question I suggested, because always if you check the question papers you can see this one only, but it is an equilateral triangle, right? So here it is given that B as a coordinate 3 comma 0, C as a coordinate minus 3 comma 0. Still I'll say that once again all of you go for the coordinate geometry videos, because we have clearly explained how to do that one. This is the revision process we are doing. So just we are explaining which are the means we are refreshing your ideas what you have learned. That's only I can say that. So AB equal to BC equal to AC, that is definitely because it's an equilateral triangle only. So with the help of 3 comma 0 and minus 3 comma 0, we can calculate the distance of BC also. And equilateral triangle means what are the concept, median, altitude are equal there. So that also we can do. So any side if you are getting means all the three sides are equal only, right? So here we have calculated the formula. BC equal to 6 means AB is also 6 as well as AC is also 6 only, right? Now what is the next one? AB equal to 6. So AB equal to 6, it is written there, B coordinate we got already 3 comma 0, and the distance we have got, so we can apply in that way. So the distance formula squaring on done. Then what is the coordinate here? A coordinate 3 B is a 3 comma 0, and A is they have taken as a 0 comma y only. Actually what happened here, how they are getting 0 there, because if you consider this B and C line, the D coordinate x y value, it is a 0 only, right? That is a midpoint only, 0 plus 0 by 2, right? That is the reason also we can go for like that also. So here what happens, AB equal to 6, 0 comma y they have taken, and they have solved for y equal to 36 also. So what is the value y there? Y equal to 3 root 3 only. So the here what happens, midpoint section formula in the second part we are learning. So So midpoint section formula, 3 equal to 0, then 0 plus 0, that is the coordinate we'll get. So you can go for the D as a origin only. So understood, that is why here they have taken one coordinate as a 0 also. So now the question is coming that what is the y value? The 0 comma 3 root 3. So vertical distance is existing there, so 3 root 3 we are getting there. So you go for the videos, every each and every point we have explained there only. Now, what is the distance between the points a 0, comma 6, 5, 0, comma minus 2? What is the distance? Normal or distance formula only. Why I have suggested this one? It's an MCQ pattern. It is given. So, after solving this one, you can go for the correct answer. So, the answer is 8 only. Again, distance formula only. Now, the perimeter of the triangle of the vertices 0, comma 4, 0, comma 0 and 3, comma 0 only. Now, what is the question here? The perimeter of a triangle with vertices 0, comma 4, 0, 0 and 3, comma 0. Perimeter of the triangle means we have to go for AOB is the triangle in the diagram. OA distance we required, OB distance we required, AB distance we required. What is OA distance? It is 4 only. What is OB distance? It is 3 only. With the help of the diagram, there is no need of calculating the distance formula only, because x-axis only the length moved and OA means y-axis only the length moved. Now what happens to the AB? AB we have to use the distance formula. All the three it is shown there. So nothing to worry about that one. We can go for directly also. So this distance we can go for 4, that is OA. 4 plus 3, then distance AB should be calculated. That is the perimeter. So 7 plus AB only. That is AB length we are getting as a 5 here. So the total length is equal to 12. So which option is coming? Again B only. So B equal to 12 is the correct answer. So okay, I have not written the MCQ. Okay. Now, the 3 points are 0, 0, 3 comma root 3 and 3 comma lambda form an equilateral triangle. Then lambda equals the same rule, the same concept only. But I want to make it clear the distance formula today. That is why I have taken all the questions based on this only. Now, the option is already given. You already know that what is the okay, you already know that what the options questions will be there, MCQ will be there. So based on that only. So what happened here? See that one A. B, C is given. ABC is an equilateral triangle only, definitely, and the lambda value lambda is asked here. It is also another alphabets only. So any two distance you can write. So AB and AC they have chosen. So lambda we have calculated. So see this one, lambda square equal to 3, but lambda equal to plus or minus root 3 only. So there is an option given. So D happened to be the option here. So till we are solving the end of the question, we don't know which is the answer. Don't think that it can be 3, it can be 0 like that. Have to solve and find out that one. So AB and AC distance formula they have used, and it is equal to lambda equal to plus or minus root 3 only. Now join the points P22, Q42 in a plane. Fix the points P and rotate the line PQ in a anti-clockwise directions at an angle 270 degree. The area formed in the figure means the figure is given this question. Don't think about that. You will not get the figure and all. You got the figure here. So 270 degree already shown here. Now what are the changes happen here? That is the question. The area formed by the figure only. See that one, it's a different question we have seen. So when we rotate the line PQ, the line PQ is rotating there, and what is the angle we have to rotate it? 270. So the direction is anti-clockwise. Then Q will be in the position of R. So it touches the x-axis. So it will be equal to 2 comma 0. Already given the diagram. Without diagram it's difficult. Only little bit diagram is given. Now the question is asked, what is the area of the figure? Now you tell me what is the area of the figure. We can do that circle area minus this triangle area or arc area we can delete. So what we here what they have done, what they have done, okay, The coordinates of the r is 2 comma 0. They calculated the distance pq first, then that means radius we got. So area of the figure means pi r square by 2 plus pi r square by 4 equal to 3 by 4 pi r square only, because 270 by 360, you know that. Okay, you know that arc length rule. So 270 by 360, that is only 3 by 4 pi r square. So our radius, how they calculated, PQ distance calculated. That we have applied there, and we can. It's a different question I have seen in the papers. So just check this one, all of you once again. What is the question is given? 2 comma 2 and Q 4 comma 2 are rotated 270 degree in anti-clockwise direction. Diagram is given to you. Now what is the area? If the area means it is OQR only with the center, I can say 2 comma 2p, that only PQR arc, that is sector we can say. So what is the rule for sector? 270 by 360 into pi r square also we can write it. That is why 3 by 4 pi r square is getting. So from Q to this point r, that is the anti-clockwise direction, how much it is moved. Now the question is that what is the remaining sector? It is just we can do the pi r square 1 by 4 pi r square also. So read the questions once again. 2 points p 2 comma 2 q 4 comma 2 in a plane. Fix the points p and rotate pq in anti-clockwise direction at an angle of 270 degree. The area formed by the figure. The area formed by figure means from it is a we can say that complete circle minus sector we can go, otherwise directly we can go for major sector, right? Directly we can go for major sector formula. So 270 by 360 into pi r square, that is equal to 3 by 4. Okay. Now the points. So 4 comma 3, bx comma 5 are on the circle with the center 2 comma 3. Then the value of the x only. So again we have solved here. A and B are on the circle only. Center is given 2 comma 3. So as you know that radius are equal. So OA equal to OB. O is the center. So just calculate that one. Then you can get the value for x. X equal to 2 only. The point on the x-axis which is equidistant from the points A minus 2 comma 3 and B 5 comma 4. So the point on the x-axis, so just to try the same rule only, it's a repetition but I had given in a MCQ pattern, that's all. Okay. So x comma means 0 is the point on the x-axis. Then what is the we had done? Then squaring on the both the sides. Then we got the point 2 comma 0. Here nothing to be confused, because here what happens? All the points are in the coordinate form. They have not given a single digit. Single digit comes means there only you will do the error. The point is asked means we should use the coordinate form only. Right. What is the next one? The distance of the point. Okay. The distance of the point A minus 5 comma 6 from the origin. Origin only direct question. Okay. Listen carefully. This is a sample paper question only. Now whatever the CBSE is introduced a sample paper question, in that it is mentioned there. What is the distance of the point A minus 5 comma 6 from the origin? Origin is a direct question only. Root of x square plus y square only. So 5 minus 5 square plus the 6 square will come under the root. So it is equal to root 61. Okay. Now one more pattern we will go, that is assertion and reason only. So this type of the question sample paper they have not given, but you should make familiar with yourself, because it's anything they can introduce when they syllabus they have told, in that they have told that already. MCQ filling the blanks, then assertion and reason, one more case study, true or false, all these questions can be asked. Sample paper is given, it is not there, that doesn't mean that it will not come in the exam. So just for your practice I gave 2 3 questions here. In the following questions already know that a statement of assertion is followed by the reason. Both are true, A and R are true, but and R is also the correct explanation, means you should write in exam A only. Right. Now what happened? A and R true only, but it is not the correct answer. So answer, there is no need of writing all these statements. Just write the option only. Now A is true. That means assertion is true. After sometimes after calculation, you feel that it is true, but the reason is false. You will write just C only. Assertion A is false. Then the reason is true. That is D. So some children asked me in the last monthly test questions whether to write all the full sentence. No, you should write just a B C D as the option. If it is in a capital, you write in capital, otherwise small letter you should use. Now the question, the point is 0 comma 4 lies on the y-axis. And the second question, reason is the x coordinate on the point on the y-axis is 0 only. Now what you can say about a coordinate on the y-axis? 0 comma y only we are studying. So 0 comma 4 lies on y-axis. It is true only. Now the x coordinate always is 0 only, right? So both are true only. So what we can say that it's a correct explanation. Both are true and it is a correct explanation of assertion and assertion only. So what we can say that A. We should write the answer as A. I don't want any sentence in the exams. Only write the options. Okay. Only for this assertion and reasons, you no need of writing the explanation. Just write A, B, C, D only. What is the second question? The value of y is 6, for which the distance between p 2 comma minus 3 and q 10 comma y is 6, sorry, is 10 only. So already y value is given here, so you have to do the calculation of distance formula and check that what is the value there. So now check distance between the 2 points, 2 comma minus 3 and 10 comma 6. So you just calculate then what is the answer we are getting. It is given that it is equal to 10. The value of y is 6, for which the distance between the 2 points p 2 comma minus 3 and 10 comma y is 10. Just we can check in a reverse way also. The distance we can calculate 2 minus 10, that is minus 8 whole square, minus 3 minus 9, so minus 9 whole square only. So what happened here? 64 plus 81. So you are not getting which one? 100, isn't it? In any way you can try. So the answer is not correct here. So this is false only. The distance cannot be 10. Anyhow, this is false. Now what is the reason they had given? Distance between two given points x1 x1 y1 x2 y2 is given is 6 only. So distance between two given points x1 y1, the value of y is 6 is given. It's not a distance is given. No? Distance between the two given points, say a x1 y1 x2 y2 is given as 10 should be written here, I think. Maybe my printing error, I think. It should be 10. So that is why the first one is false only. So you don't have any other option that both are false. Understood? So one of this should be correct only. So I think it's my error only. So it's a 10 we'll write here. So here this is also false. This is true will make. That is why the answer is D only. Otherwise, how they had done, PQ is 100, y equal to 3 comma 9, 3 comma minus 9 only values are getting. The value of the y is 6 is not possible only, right here. So here what is the option? D is written. Both cannot be false only. There is no option like that as this is also false and the reason is also false. So some error is there in the question. So it should be 10 only. I think it should be written. Now some practice questions I'll show to you. Just take down from the video, otherwise just make a clip on this, then you can do the questions and do as a practice. I'm not posting any answers for this one. Already solution I had given here. This part is answer only. I cannot say solution answer directly. I had given step is not there. So just to do by yourself and verify the answers whether it is coming or not. So this type of the questions, don't expect that all the four questions will come. They can ask what is the length of the side if it is a square. Check that if it is a square. Like that they can ask. So that type of the questions can be asked. So don't leave that type of the questions. It's a lengthy. Don't think that. They will choose in that way only. So with this today's class I'm winding up. You will get the video. That time you cross check all the questions, and today you should make thorough with the formula, distance formula, which is root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. When one of the term is one of the coordinate is origin, formula becomes root of x square plus y square. With this today's class I am winding up. Thank you.